Hello. Hello. My name is Miss Aguirre. I am new to TLA, so I want to say hello. I did want to speak to you guys about a couple of things. So, first is homework. I will be doing homework. It's called AR, and all students need to be reading for at least 20 minutes at home every day. As far as contacting me, you can use school status. There was a message that I sent out to all of you a couple of weeks ago. You can use that same number. I will resend another message so that you can save that number. And that's pretty much it for me. But there are two documents that we would like you guys to sign. One is for the student, and one is for our parents to sign. Um, Maybe my peers can talk a little more about it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the example? Okay. All right. I'm Miss Pierce. I teach reading. As for homework, I don't send out regular homework. The only time you will see homework is if maybe your child is still struggling with a certain skill, but I will notify you if they are sent home with homework. So as far as class goes, you can always check all their assignments through Google Classroom. It is all there for you. If you ever need to ask your child like what they're working on, you can always pull that up. Same idea with school status. I send out a number, but I should send those out pretty weekly anyway. But you can respond to me. And if you did not get a message, I will go through and check, make sure we have all of you starred. As for the form she was talking about, it's the parent and family engagement commitment. I can't really see that, but there will be two forms that will be sent home on Tuesday. So it's going to be in your red folder. Make sure you are on the lookout for those. They need to be signed as soon as possible and returned. All right, and I'm going to hand it over to Miss Zellers.
Hi. Okay, I'm your kid's math teacher. Okay, so my homework policy is I don't send kids home with homework. If they are struggling or you as a parent feel that they need extra practice at home, please let me know. I don't mind sending home practice pages for homework, especially if the child is struggling in that particular area. So just reach out. I did send out a broadcast message with my number, and I did tell y'all to save my number because that is how that I reach out to you. Also, I sent home grade sheets last week, and some of them I did not get back. So please ask your child about my grade sheet. Let's see. COVID procedures, we do have to share materials. So I make sure that the kids sanitize all the calculators down and any manipulatives we use in class with a Lysol or Clorox wipe, and then I spray them at the end of the day with a disinfectant spray so that they sit overnight in the disinfectant spray so everything is all nice and clean for them. We try to keep the kids 4.5 feet to 6 feet apart at all times. Some of our classrooms are really small, so the 6 feet is not really going to happen inside the classroom, but we do keep them at least 4.5 to 6 feet apart at all times. Anything else? Okay. So now is Miss Jacobson, and she is going to tell you about her class.
Hi, I'm Miss Jacobson. I teach social studies and science. I do not give homework. When I have a test coming up and the students have gotten a study guide, I usually send out a message in school status so you know that they have a test coming up and that they have their study guide. I also put the study guide in their Google Classroom so that if they lose it, leave it at school, there's no excuse, they have it. With students that are quarantined, we do have a quarantine class, which all the kids have signed up to be in, and they need to be on it all day long, paying attention. They start with me, and I take roll at 7:40. So if they're not on, I'm putting them down as absent. If they're on, they are considered here at school. And then they will see each of their teachers for their quarantine working so that they're getting some instruction while they're still at home. Another issue kind of has been that if you have can send a water bottle with your student or that they can refill, we do have refilling stations, but they're not able to use the water fountains because of COVID. So especially we go to recess every day except for Monday with one of our classes, and a lot of them come in really thirsty. So if you can send them with a bottle of water. leave the power drinks and Gatorade and whatever at home, though. Pet peeve. If you have any questions for any of us, you guys want to get in here? If you have any questions for any of us, please feel free to get in touch with us through school status. You can also email any of us at pgsd.ms, L. Jacobson,
A. Pierce.
Hi, Aguirre.
K. Zellers.
and if you contact one of us with a message for somebody else, we'll be glad to get it to them. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Looking forward to a great year.